permission at Chattanooga Skin and Cancer Clinic.
Them being chosen best of the best doesn't surprise me.
Appointments available now. Chattanooga, Cleveland, and Jasper. Call or visit chatskinandcancer.com.
So as we said at the beginning of the hour, there are 3 parts of the tourism plan here in Bradley County: heritage, adventure, and charm. We're going to keep the heritage part of the conversation going on at the moment. We've headed down to downtown Cleveland and we're inside the beautiful Museum Center at 5 Points. Thankfully, Janice Nyman has cleared her calendar a bit to give us somewhat of a tour. Good to see you this morning.
It's great to see you. Thank you so much for being here.
I am thrilled to be back here.
Yes.
You were kind enough to let us come your way a few years ago. And the museum I love so, Janice, because it's very maneuverable. It's not huge and vast, so it's easy to come in and really get a sense of the rich heritage that is here in your area.
Thank you. We are so excited. When anyone comes to visit, we have rotating exhibits. We tell the story of the Ocoee region from the time that people settled in our community up until about the year that the museum opened, which was 21 years ago.
You do that in lots of creative ways, so don't think that they weren't without proper seating for us this morning. It's just that we're using one of your educational tools as props for us. These are literal trunks that you use as part of your educational outreach for your school children in the area.
It is. We have 8 historical trunks from early home and farm, World War I, II, American Revolution. You're on early home and farm. That's right. Also recycling. We take these trunks into the school and it gives the students an opportunity to have a hands-on experience. There's artifacts inside, and we have met all the Tennessee and Georgia state requirements from kindergarten through 12th grade. So we pride ourselves in being an extension of the classroom.
I think what happens when you're learning history, so often kids' eyes will kind of glaze over because if it's too distant for them, they might not see its relevance in their lives. So to bring these trunks in where you can say your grandmother may have used something like this, or ask your mom when you get home about this, all of a sudden there's a personal connection.
There is. We're very proud of what we're offering. Not only do we go into the schools, but we also offer school tours here at the museum as well. And we have tied in both our education and our curation, which would be our exhibits, to be as interactive and informative to the students as possible.
We'll touch in a second about one of those exhibits that's new and y'all are real proud of it. But let's talk about the interaction for a second. Okay. Because this is an opportunity for you to literally interact with the mission that you have here at the museum. Your whole purpose is to educate and reach out to as many people as you possibly can. That takes dollars to operate. So if you look behind us at this beautiful poster, what they want is you to buy a raffle ticket, and we're on the final countdown to buy a ticket and hopefully walk away with a pretty nice prize.
Absolutely. We have 1,200 tickets, or did have 1,200 tickets total available for sale at $100 each. So there is a prize, of course, for the winners, but moreover, what it does is by purchasing a ticket, it allows the museum and my staff and I to continue to offer free field trips to the students here at the museum. It allows us to continue to go in the classroom at no cost to the teachers or the schools or students, and we offer an $85 bus reimbursement to the classes that come to the museum.
So there's no limit on how many tickets you can buy, except for the fact that we are down to the final week, so you don't want to miss out on your chance to buy as many as you can. If you are lucky enough to be drawn as the winner, you walk away with part of the till.
You do. You absolutely do. First place is $24,000. Second place is $12,000. And third prize would be $6,000. So it gives everyone an opportunity. The odds are great,
right.
1 out of 1,200.
And there are enough left. I'm not going to tell you how many. I know the secret, but I'm not about to tell you. But you don't want to think it's just 1 or 2. So buy the raffle ticket because your chances of winning could be pretty nice.
Absolutely.
And I was sharing with you, if you're a business owner maybe and you're looking for a way to help your employees, you could buy a number of tickets.
Oh, for sure.
And then if you're lucky enough to win, you could share the wealth with your employees.
It's a great idea.
I think it is too.
Yeah.
So the exhibits that you have that are traveling exhibits, I know you're very proud of, and sometimes you're bringing them in from incredibly local. That's what this one happens to be. It celebrates your musical heritage here in the area.
It does. It's our Redback Hymnal exhibit. We're very proud of it. It's the latest permanent exhibit that we opened here at the museum. The Redback Hymnal was published in 1951 by who is now Pathway Press. And we're also on the Tennessee Pathway tours, like the Ryman Auditorium and several other places here in Tennessee.
It's so cool to see. It's kind of tucked behind us where we are. And there's a church pew, which we're all familiar with the hymnals right there. But then, as I understand it, there's a printing press that created the hymnals.
There is. We have a working linotype. There are only about 150 operating linotypes across the United States, and we are very proud to say that ours does work. It takes about 5 hours to get it heated up enough so you can actually print something on it.
Wow.
But it is operating.
So something else that you are doing, we talked about the educational component, but you're very civic oriented, community oriented. So they're going to be able, as I understand it, to bring Halloween celebrations. We'll be checking in with Sharon Marr with Main Street Cleveland in a few minutes, but they'll be able to bring a Halloween party in a way back to downtown. You're one of the stops on the tour.
We are. We're really excited, matter of fact. You know, for more than 30 years, Cleveland has had a downtown block party. But this year, due to the pandemic and social distancing, the Main Street Board came up with a different idea. So the museum and other businesses here in Cleveland will be handing out candy on Friday the 30th and Saturday the 31st to families who bring their children or dress up and come around.
The 31st has special significance for you, though, because that's also when you draw the lucky raffle winners.
It does. At 5:30 on Saturday, October 31st, in the Courthouse Square, we will be drawing the winner of our Trunkfuls of Cash raffle.
Okay, so the thing to know is that every day the mission for them at the museum is to educate you. Whether you happen to be 65 years old and watching today, or you have a 15-year-old who you want to teach the love of local history to, these trunks are a good way that you have found to reach out and bring history into schools. If people can just support you in that effort and buy a raffle ticket, they can contribute to your mission.
Absolutely. We would certainly appreciate anyone's support, and again, it allows us to offer these services of education to students and teachers throughout our community. Our Coy region encompasses Cleveland, Bradley County, Polk County, and East Hamilton County. So we take these trunks at no cost.
And I do want to mention this too. If you've got creative families at home and you like to have a little competition, grab a pumpkin, have a jack-o'-lantern carving contest. You're having a virtual one.
We are.
Also a costume contest.
Absolutely. You can find all of that on our website at museumcenter.org.
All right, Janice, thank you always for welcoming us in.
Thank you so much.
The tour continues in just a minute.
Don't look good.
Yeah, it looks like it's both. Just what I don't need.
This is what you do need.
Complete the application within minutes, and if approved, you may get the money you